pay attention. Back to the Frank Show now on 96.1 KLPX.
My friend, I don't care about your friend.
I
don't care about your friend. Let's be nice. We've got guests in the studio, Christy.
Okay. Yay. Okay.
Chandrea is back. Chandrea, the mercurial, curious food blogger. You're not mercurial. I'm the one.
I'm the intrigued foodie.
Intrigued foodie.
Yes.
Chandrea Thomas runs the Intrigued Foodie page on Facebook and YouTube. She's given reviews of Off the Hook and tropical smoothies that you recently visited. Is this right?
This is true. You know what look, check this out, though.
You need headphones?
So, yeah, I got them on, but for some reason it's kind of...
There's a volume knob right next to it. Yeah.
Why, how could I be like a broadcasting person and not get this together? Hold on just a second. Hold on.
Well,
okay.
I rushed you into on air right away, so...
Okay, it's all good.
I could have been a better host.
It's all good. So, my whole thing was I had this whole goal of, I'm going to bring up Sweet Tomato one more time.
Oh, I heard about this.
So, I decided, I said, okay, let me just roll down there and see what's going on. See, for me, I was like, let me get there as soon as it opens.
Right.
Let me try to make, because, when people start messing with the food and all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure it gets there where, I know they bring new stuff out all the time, but I'm like, let me just get that first batch.
She's like, I want to be there when the kitchen opens.
Yeah.
There's like all these spots in town that I know, I'm good from 10A to 1P.
Right, but it didn't work.
What happened?
Didn't work.
Oh.
Well, so I drove up, and I'm like, okay, I should be good, you know what I mean? And I saw that line. I was like, oh, no.
Oh, there was a line.
Man, listen. As soon as I was like, dang, people waking up, Sweet Tomato. They're like, what am I doing with my life today? Sweet tomato. So I saw that line. I said, no.
I'm the same way. Yeah.
So I just basically,
you know how many times I've turned the car around in the parking lot at Red Lobster?
Ooh, people do Red Lobster like that?
In the past,
wait a minute. Is it like
there's a line?
Yeah,
they're the ones with the cheddar biscuits, right?
That's
something
right.
Like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that in the streets.
I think they're going out of business too.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
My bad.
Yeah, I think they're doing a chapter bankruptcy filing and all that.
Oh man, that's messed up. A lot of places are, unfortunately.
But
then there's still new ones opening up all the time too.
Well, but there's like whole Wall Street Journal articles about an all-you-can-eat shrimp promotion that Red Lobster did, and about.
Oh, I saw that. You're right. And it started people started really eating, taking, and getting all they could eat. You know what I'm saying? I do remember seeing that because I'm like, man, when you have scrimps like that and you're giving away scrimps.
Okay, so sweet tomatoes for you is still you haven't had the experience yet.
It's still a question, and I'm thinking is it like Golden Corral with no meat?
I would listen. One time I did Golden Corral, and I would say there's a demographic break there. I would say that you would look at sweet tomatoes and say they're 1834, and then I would say Golden Corral would be 2554.
Well,
does that help you out a little bit?
The price situation can really have an impact on what you do, man. It can.
Yeah. All right. So you still are you're still excited to get your first sweet tomato experience then?
Yeah,
you just need to let them die down a little bit so you don't have a line.
Yeah, everybody else is doing it, so I was like, let me get in there too. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was so that was one of those things where I said, man, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
You just gotta wait. You don't have to be an early first adopter. You can just wait till the crowd dies down a little bit. The excitement gets, it runs its course and whatnot.
Yeah. But there's still some sweet tomato haters out there though.
Oh, really?
Yes. People posting about I shouldn't say.
No, it's okay.
But, no, I'm just saying, I think some people are just like, oh, it's just lettuce. And then some people are like, no, it's not. It's more than lettuce. It's a lot more than lettuce.
Okay, so you've done a little online research into what the folks are saying.
Yes, that's what the people in the streets are talking about.
And so you found that there are some people that are giving the reviews for sweet tomatoes that sweet tomatoes would probably like some better reviews.
Well, I think for the most part, I think people like it because I was asking like, what's the deal,
Why,
right? And
why is
people
it special? Why do people like it?
Yeah, I think it's more. I think it's a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people too.
It is for me.
For like a family thing after events on the weekends or something.
Yeah, I've been in
like.
Arizona for 24 years now, and like the first 2 or 3 restaurants that I ever had lunch at was with a big group of colleagues at Sweet Tomatoes.
Oh, well, there you go.
So yeah, we would go pile in and load up a couple plates and be there for an hour and a half.
Oh man, I remember. Man, let me tell you, man. And then it was wild. Like when I lived in Midland, Texas, Midland, Odessa, it was my first market as a reporter.
Yeah.
And I remember they had. I'll just get this really quick thing about Golden Corral, right? So it was like the best Golden Corral you ever, because there was nothing out there in the middle of nowhere.
That's right.
So the food was wonderful, and I remember these football players coming in. This guy had a trash bag around his neck. And he came in, and I was like, "Dude,
what are you doing?"
I'm like, he was like, whatever the linebackers, whatever the big dudes are, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And he literally had like a black trash bag around his neck. And I was like, bro, you really doing this?
That's his feedback.
Man, he sat there for a minute. I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
You're probably looking at a right guard or a right tackle
Or something. He was a big dude.
with a giant feed bag, and that's not shocking at all.
Man, so.
He don't want to get his shirt messy or his leg. He knows himself. That's a man that knows himself.
Yes, he was ready. He was ready.
Yeah.
So, so what happened after that? So when I couldn't get into the Maters,
Oh.
when I couldn't get in old Maters,
Yeah, right.
I went over to Tropical Smoothie. It's
Oh.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Okay.
And so
What do we know about this spot? Has it been around for a minute? or?
it's over on like, is it Broadway? Yeah, it's like further down the street on Broadway, like down the street from Sweet Tomato.
Right.
And I kept driving by there, and I was like, you know what? It looks new. Let's see what's going on. It's new. It's fresh. Let's see what's popping.
Right.
And so I mean, it was cool. I mean, so basically, you go in, the younglings are there.
Yeah.
They're working the counter, and they're all
the young Gen Z kids.
Yeah, no one's over 30. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like under 25.
I was gonna say no one's over 18.
Yeah, and they're all welcome in, welcome in.
Yeah, right.
I feel like I haven't started to hear that until like the last couple of years.
What's that?
Welcome in.
Oh,
welcome
Oh,
in.
welcome
And I was
in,
like,
yeah.
is that something that's new, or have I just been missing that all these years?
You've got
Yeah.
other cultural experiences in other part of the country where people are super nice and super friendly, and so you come here and you don't hear that kind of like hospitality, and when you do hear it, you're like,
You're
what?
like, what?
Yeah,
I was like, well, thank you. Thank you for welcoming me in.
that's sweet of you.
Thank you for the welcome in.
Yeah.
So I went through the menu and I said, okay, what can I get? Right? And is it acai?
And this
Aside.
is
Yeah.
tropical smoothie.
Yeah, this is tropical smoothie,
On
so I guess it's off
Broadway.
the hook.
Yeah.
Because off the hook is off the chain, bro. I tell you about
And
that
that's
in a minute.
different. Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay.
something totally different. That's
Gotcha.
off the chain.
Yeah.
So I went in, right, and then so it was like the typical smoothie. I was like, ooh, let me get a detox. I'm trying to do the right thing. I was like, let me get a detox with some chia seeds in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like $10
Yeah.
for like a 24-ounce
Okay.
smoothie. It was green.
Okay.
And it had a bunch of stuff in it that was green.
Well, so first off, let's talk about the price, because $10 for a smoothie seems a little steep.
Yeah, I mean, it was heavy. I mean, it was a 24-ounce smoothie.
So
It
a big
lasted
one.
me a long. It was, I mean, it was a pretty hefty
Okay.
weight to it. So I felt okay about it. Because I
Okay.
was like, I don't want to get two things because that would have been too much. I
Yeah.
couldn't have finished it. You know what
No,
I mean? There's
exactly.
no way I would be able to finish
and
it.
I've done those things before, and I usually will share one with one of the boys because
my
there's a lot.
Yeah, my husband's like, I'm not eating that. So he's like, no, he's a meat and potatoes type of dude. So he's
Gotcha.
like, no, I'm not messing with
Right.
nobody's smoothie. But it was okay. I mean, it was like a typical smoothie experience. But
Do you
the
remember
place
what
was
the
like,
flavoring was, or that you asked for?
It was like I got the detox. It was called the detox
Okay.
smoothie, and it had like spinach and like pineapple and banana. But I didn't taste any of that. I didn't taste any of those things. I just tasted like the spinach, spinach,
So-
and I knew there was other stuff in it.
Yeah, so like when I do a smoothie, I don't want a spinach smoothie.
I know. I was like, and I was trying to do the right thing. And I was like, man, I should have just got something that was like more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right,
flavorful.
so your tropical smoothie experience left you wanting a little bit more. You'll go back
yeah,
and
yeah.
try something else.
Yeah, I'll go back and try something else. Like one of the, is it acai? Is that how you say it? The acai or acai bowls?
acai. Oh, wait, is it?
that how you say it?
No, I I know what you're talking
Let's
about.
look it up.
Christine's
I
got
know
it.
those things.
This has come up on the show before. Acai. Acai
Acai.
is what I want to say.
Acai. See, that's what I'm a Kai.
Yeah.
Give me one of those
That's
Cobra
what I
Kais.
say.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get one of those, but I couldn't do both. You know what I mean? That was just too much. So I think I want to go back and try one. And they have like these wraps in there and stuff.
And your husband was no help.
He was like, I'm not.
Well, you go like there's two of us. We'll get two, and then we'll sample two, so I can have something else to talk about.
He was like, no. He's like, no, I'm not consuming that today. So I was like, okay, that's all good. It was all mine for the day.
Yeah.
So then I went on another adventure.
Okay.
I'm always.
Was this the same day? Same day adventure? Different day?
I was trying to get multiple things done in a day. I figured, like, if I got makeup on, I try to get multiple things done at one time. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. It makes sense.
So y'all might see me in the same outfit doing the multiple reviews. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so I went down to Off the Hook seafood food truck, right?
Okay, now we're talking.
So they got me on they got my attention from social media.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I've been wanting to go check this place out for a while. And so I got to the food truck and all that stuff. The guy's like, I'm not on open till 1. So I was like, all right, man, I'll post up in the parking lot for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying?
You'll wait.
And so he came through, but people were placing orders beforehand. So I guess you can call ahead of time or whatever. Call ahead of time and just he'll have your stuff. You'll be like the first in line.
A lot of these places, like when you search them on Google, there'll be like a order online button.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, I gotta remember that next time because I will be begging. Let me tell you what. Okay. So homeboy gave me I ordered like some kind of combo. It's like three things and like a side, right? So the onion rings, like basic onion rings or whatever.
Sure.
But like I had it was like a catfish. Well, some people refuse to eat catfish. I'll destroy some catfish.
I'm with
just
you.
saying, like some people don't like catfish.
No, I'm with you.
So
absolutely.
I got like the catfish, the scrimps, the shrimp scrimps, and then I got like the little chicken tender things. It had little chicken tenders with it, and it was really good. And that fish was like. That piece of catfish, man, I need to put that on the internet. I have it because I got the video, right? It was huge. And the seasoning was, man, that man know how to season some food.
Wow.
Christine, I just gotta share with you why Chandrea is cracking me up so hard. I've been calling it scrimp since I'm like 18.
Yes, I call it scrimps since I have little kids.
Scrimps. It's got the scrimp.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah. So I'll say the shrimp. Let me say scrimps. Let me go back to scrimps.
Absolutely.
So he was like, but wait a minute, before you leave, you got to put the seasoning on it. I said, oh, the seasoning? Uh-huh. He said, yeah. He called it crack seasoning. I said, so apparently there's a name for the seasoning. So I said, pause for a second. I said, well, let me see. So I put a little bit. I was like, oh, it was delicious.
It was good, yeah.
It added to the flavor that was already there. It was perfectly cooked.
And was it fire or was it hot or like?
No, it was like a lemon pepper.
It's not spicy hot.
Not spicy. No, it was just like a lemon pepper concoction of some sort.
That sounds so good.
And yeah. It was good, man. It was really, really. I was like, oh yes, I'll be back. I spent like $20, $22, something like that. But but I had that fish for like 2 days.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can't go past it anyway.
And that's Off the Hook food truck.
Yeah. Okay. It was over on like 22nd and like Wilmot area by the Wendy's over there.
Okay, yeah.
That little area. But yeah, that was like a really cool experience. Like, I mean, it was good. I mean, but you got to remember, like, you got a little line now. Little line. You know how I feel about a line, right? I was like, well, man, listen, I'm calling mine in next time now that I know. You know what I'm saying?
Chandrea is like a lady after my own heart. Christine, you have any idea like how quickly I bail when I see a line?
Man.
I know. I do.
I can't do a line, but I've had some other adventures. There's one other thing I want to tell you guys about.
Yes.
So I don't know how much time I have left.
No, you're good. We got a couple minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, I had, I saw one of my friends send me, people just send me random stuff to try, right?
Perfect.
And so my friend sent me a thing about the Sour Patch Oreos.
I saw this.
Oh, I brought them. I brought them with me.
You have some with you?
I brought them with me.
Son of a, hold on, Christine. Christine, Chandrea knows just because it's her second visit, but I have a really gross, disgusting habit.
Yeah, you do. Get it out of your mouth.
Go on, out of your business, man.
Well,
out of your business.
I used to smoke cigarettes, Chandrea. So I in 2011 I ditched it, but I still got a nasty habit. So,
So it's like one habit for another.
That's
I guess
right.
sometimes that happens. But if you want to venture into this with me, we could do it.
I do. That's why
But-
I got rid of my tobacco.
So
Yep.
yeah, because could ruin the whole experience, man. It's going to ruin your experience.
So I saw pictures of this online. It's a
Yeah,
Sour
so-
Patch Kid Oreo.
Yeah, so it's a. See, they made it sound like it was going to be such a sensation,
Right, yeah.
So they were like, you need to order this limited edition. So I actually ordered it before looking for it at the store. It came in the mail the other day.
Yeah.
So I've been chilling with it. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're saving it for us.
And I thought I would have the experience.
You're so sweet. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
So let's
Open that.
Let's open this bad boy up. Now, hold on. It says Sour Patch Kids flavored cookie and cream with flavorful inclusions.
Yeah. Flavorful inclusions.
So what are the inclusions?
Yeah, I want to know. There's some
All
kind of chemistry going on
Yes,
there.
let's see what's going on here. You know, I always smell it first.
Oh,
Let's
absolutely.
see.
Yeah. Chandrea's got the Sour Patch Kid
What do you
Oreos
think?
in
Smell
here.
that. Smell that.
Whoa.
It's a good smell. I like it. I like it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's go. Let's
Okay,
go
here
in,
we go.
man. Let's go
so
in.
I just tell you real quick on the cookie part. I go for the vanilla Oreo a lot of time with like a yellow filling or vanilla filling or whatever. So right away I'm already down with this.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I like to.
I did. You open
It
yours up?
smells- Yeah, open it up. Let me just try the cookie by itself.
Okay, yeah, I will do that too.
Sorry, y'all.
So it kind of just tastes like a normal vanilla wafer, almost like we get with another Oreo.
But a little fruity, right?
I do get a little hint of some Fruity Pebble type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So there's a little hint of Fruity Pebble and just the biscuit. Now the cream.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
I don't know what to say. It's like a fruity flavor, right?
Yeah.
But it's got the little Sour Patch kick to it.
So, okay, what I just got at the very end, like when you pop one of them Sour Patch Kids in your mouth and you get little grains of sugar on the outside of it?
Yeah, that's what you got.
That's what I'm getting at the very end of that cream.
And you're getting the sour, right?
And now, yes, with all of it gone, now I'm finally getting the sour. And I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. But I don't hate it,
Okay,
right?
I think I like it better than you do, then. I think I do. Yeah.
Now, see, hold on. Now let's do like the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to go ahead and say right now that I am a fan of the Sour Patch Kid Oreo cookies. Not even wasting any time to think about it. I'm into it.
Now, here's the thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got some water?
Yeah. See, I can do it the whole cookie.
Okay, but you don't like taking it apart that way.
Right. Don't take it apart. Don't take it apart. Don't take it apart.
I would enjoy it anyway. I'm now thinking about a blizzard from.
That would be good.
Would you do a Sour Patch Kid Oreo blizzard?
I would do that in a blizzard with some vanilla ice cream for sure.
Yeah, I love it.
I can do that. Now, see, whoever can do that, go ahead and do that. And I'll come through.
You roll up to Dairy Queen with your own fresh
You're like,
package.
hey, go make that up for me. You know what I'm saying?
Dump it in your own.
For sure. So I guess my next adventure, what shall it be?
Well, I was thinking about that while you were talking about all of the shrimp. Mm-hmm. There is a taco that I discovered a couple years ago.
Oh, stop it.
Tell me more.
It's a taco called the Gobernador taco, which
So
is
good.
the governor.
Stop.
And it was invented in I forget when it was invented, like 1920s or 30s. I mean, there's a whole history online. And I think it was created down, I want to say, in one of those states where there's, problem with cartels.
oh, snap.
Not that it's a problem.
But it
Wink,
was
wink.
the
You know what
governor.
I mean?
The
That's
governor
all
was
right.
coming to visit this restaurant, and the chef there wanted to create something special. So they came up with this Gobernador taco, and it's shrimp, it's poblano peppers, it's like a Oaxaca cheese, and then there's
wow.
like a fire sauce that you can spread on it, and have you ever had an experience where you had something so spicy and then you had like a huge mental health boost afterwards where you're like,
Like, woo,
yeah,
that
like,
just happened.
like this is making me happy. That's the one.
Really?
Yeah, so-
Okay. Well, donde está?
If you're a taco person and you like shrimp, then the Gobernador might be one of your next adventures.
Well, where do they have the Gobernador?
They have it at Baja Fresh Taco Fish Cart, which is
Word?
adjacent to a brick and mortar, and it's right at like Prince and Fairview.
Really?
It's right down the road.
Okay,
So
okay.
good.
So we can make a little move down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to be cash only years ago, but now they'll you swipe a card and all that.
Now, see, that's the thing, and that's one other thing I wanted to bring up too. Was that like when I posted about sweet tomatoes, some people were like, well, they're going cashless, and I don't like that anymore.
Right.
So how do you feel about that? I mean, I'm kind of either way about it, really.
I find it more problematic with an establishment that only takes cash. I don't ever have cash.
I don't have cash anymore either.
Yeah.
You know what
so
I'm saying?
like if I'm going to a place that only takes cash, then I got the extra step of having to stop at an ATM.
That's true.
And that's a pain in the butt.
Oh gosh, look at the time. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we
Oh,
are at the time.
Christine, I'm well aware of the time.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And I am I know. I'm well aware of all the time. I'm on top of it. And Rob's
All right.
and Rob's in my visual view giving me instructions as well. So I am
honey.
like piloting this aircraft.
I'm just here
All right.
minding my business, y'all.
I just
got
yelled at by Christine Chandrea. I'm
Ooh,
so
Lord.
sorry.
No,
No.
don't yell that. Just reminded.
we were bickering before you came in, and look at how hot she is towards me now at the end of this.
Chandrea, I was being sweet, huh? I wasn't.
She was so lovely.
I was being nice.
I'm
Come
just
on
being
now.
silly. Chandrea is the Intrigued Foodie on Facebook and YouTube channel. Thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you, and maybe I'll see you again.
Would love that. Absolutely.
All right.
Go get one of those Gobernadors.
Gobernadors, and I'm going to get this Oreo thing made with the. Maybe I should do that at home.
Your own
Blizzard,
Your own
yeah.
Blizzard.
My own Blizzard at the crib, yes.
You're going to have to hold it upside down like they do at Dairy
That's
Queen,
all right.
too.
I got time.
You got it?
right.
It's The Frank Show. We'll be right back.
96.1 KLPX.